Hey, so my name's Alex, and I'm here to pitch our new idea, which is called Community Share. And what I'm going to do is talk about why this is the time to bring out Community Share and how it's going to be successful. So I'll take you through the market opportunity, our value proposition, the product and the customer, competition and how we are going to rate against that competition, the key partners that we're going to be working with, and the channels to market. Who we're actually going to go to market towards in terms of customer segmentations, and a bit about financials in terms of cost structures and revenue streams. So if we jump into the market, the reason we've focused on Community Share is because we see a massive growth and opportunity within the adventure travel market. Last year we saw there was 54% growth in Europe alone in terms of adventure travel, so massive opportunity still in there, and we need to cater for these customers that are so interested. In terms of the market, so there's hotel chains out there that are involved in the adventure travel market. There's obviously Airbnb, as I mentioned. There's house sharing. There's couchsurfing, the couchsurfing concept. So there's a lot out there, but we feel that our USP is going to be we're going to give a genuine, controlled experience for the customer, for both of our customers, which I'll go on into in a bit, and also an inexpensive way to go and travel abroad to far-reaching places in the world in terms of where you are. And in terms of our product, it's going to be an app-based, web application-based platform, and we are effectively acting as an intermediary. It's going to be very slick and very easy to use, just as with Airbnb. And jumping into the product. As I say, it's going to be very easy to use for all of our customers, as we are acting as an intermediary, and that's going to be a real important part of our product. In terms of experience, we're going to be ensure we're very friendly. We're going to ensure we embrace the fact that we're trying to bring communities together. That's the core concept that we're trying to push here. And in terms of the customer and what we are marrying ourselves to, in terms of what they want from adventure travel, is that they want an experience that is safe. Inevitably, they want to know exactly what they're going out to do, and they want it to be low cost. So we're reacting to all of those wants and desires. And in terms of the competitive environment, just getting a bit deeper into it, one of the core specialists within the adventure travel market is GeoAdventures. There's also, as I said, home exchange, home sharing. There's Airbnb, as I said, and there's the concept of couchsurfing. Getting a bit deeper into our USP, we feel that we are very genuine, very easy to use, and we have that trust element, which is lost a bit in a lot of the competitors that I just mentioned. And inevitably, the customer will control that whole experience, which is where we see ourselves fitting in. In terms of key partners, so there'll be culture promoters, if you like the British Council, the Music Society, charities and social enterprises, social entrepreneurs, volunteer groups, a lot of the people that just want to give to the community and want to promote that community. In terms of key activities, so inevitably in terms of our product, it's an intermediary and it's a web application-based platform, so we need to build that. But more importantly, probably, we need to actually build that network that's going to make our platform more attractive to come to and more cost-effective to run, just as Airbnb did. So we need to build the actual technology to actually enable it, and then we need to build that network of customers on either side, and so that our intermediary can add some value. Customer segmentation there's three areas. So there's young people coming out of education in a gap year, sort of 17 to 22-year-olds looking for a big new experience on a restricted budget. There's retired, so 50 to 70 plus year olds who just want to go abroad and see the world, who typically have a high disposable income. And then a new market that we see is 27 to 35-year-olds, which, as I say, it's new, and we think we can open that up, and that's a huge growth area. A lot more companies now are offering time off, so sabbatical of 2-3 months, and that's away from a paternity or maternity leave. just so that they can ensure that the employees are as happy as possible and they stay as long as possible with that company. So we think we can jump onto that trend. In terms of customer relationships and channels, so we think obviously inevitably we're an intermediary business, so we need to be both close to the hosts and close to the guests. Students we think are a real key guest audience. People with practical skills, so people who are in if you like, ad hoc jobs, so builders, carpenters, for example, who do not have regular work, but they do typically have high disposable income, and so they can actually go away, spend some time abroad, and they can add value to the host with the skills they have. And in terms of cost structure, so inevitably we'll be going to be relying on venture capitalists to get ourselves up and running. And then once we get into the core part of our business, we're going to be relying on an annual recurring subscription. So from the host perspective, they're obviously having people come throughout the year inevitably, so they'll pay an annual fee to us. And we also are going to charge a booking fee. So when the trip is booked between the guests and the host between themselves, then we just take a part of that fee, just as Airbnb do. And then inevitably we'll take advertising as we get more popular. However, at first we won't be able to demand huge fees for that until we get a decent user base. So that's Community Share. We believe it's a very unique platform. It's going to be easy to use. It's going to be a high control platform for both the guest and the host. And we think inevitably they will come to achieve our core mission, which is to bring communities together, to help third world countries, and make it easier for people in first world, second world to actually get out and help third world, and for everyone to share that experience and share the community. So I hope you enjoyed that, and we look forward to pitching again. Thanks very much.